Hello and welcome to another edition of CampusDad. You know, some of you have asked me, क्या तुम्हारे गेस्ट कहाँ से आते हैं? कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करते हो कि किससे बात करनी है, किससे नहीं बात करनी है? The reality is that वो हमारे ऑफिस में आते हैं किसी और बहाने से और मैं उनको फंसाता हूँ कि आप कॉलेज में थे, were you in college, what was your life like, would you like to talk about your relationship with your father on my show Campus Dad. Our next guest, Tarangini. उनका भी कहानी ऐसे ही कुछ था. आई थी यहाँ आरजे बनने हमारे कैंपस गैल रेडियो पर. तो मैंने सोचा कि क्यों ना इनका ऑडिशन इस शो में बिठाकर करें. पता चले कि वो कहानियाँ अपनी खुद की कहानियाँ बोलती कैसी हैं. Is she able to talk about her deepest, darkest, or the best experience with her father while in college? So I know very little about her, and that's how I like all my guests to be, so I can discover and peel off the layers of that onion one at a time. If she allows me, we could do that. If she doesn't, I'll know by her body language. So, Tarangini, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Anil. That's really a nice way to put it. You know, you don't choose the guest, they just walk into your office. Oh my God. If I knew that, I wouldn't have come in, maybe.
Well, that's why I don't tell anyone. Now that you're here.
Great.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm in my sweet 40s. I know I don't look like that. Yes, I'm in a phase where I'm figuring it out things. Where's my direction? What is my purpose in life? And how do I fly? How do I spread my wings?
You're having issues with your future. So, let's go back to your past.
You want me to
That's
take
more
a step?
defined, right?
Yeah.
The past has happened, so there's something that you can actually talk about. Now, I'd say 20 years ago you were in college,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Since you say you're in your 40s.
Yep.
What did you do?
I've done my MBA,
And before that?
I ended up in MBA in a weird situation. I'm actually a science student.
That's
done
fine. And
I've done my BSc
Okay.
biotech, and I wanted to be a doctor. You know, I wanted to wear that apron.
okay.
It's a sexy
And,
look.
and you
really.
grew up where?
I was not born in Bangalore, but I was brought up here. Bangalore is my America.
But where was your Bangalore?
Where was
If
my
Bangalore is your
Bangalore?
America, then where was your Bangalore?
Oh, my Bangalore was mostly towards the part of Hebal and part of Banshankari. My MBA was towards Banshankari.
No, so
So-
your childhood, where was that?
Childhood was towards the north,
North of?
Bangalore.
Okay.
That's somewhere near Hebal, Sanjay Nagar. There's a weird name where it's called, the place name is Boob Sandra.
Boob Sandra,
Boob Sandra.
like B-O-O-B.
BHOOP.
Okay.
It's called Boob Sandra. It still exists, sir. I had a weird situation in my college. Like, where do you come from? I come from Boob Sandra, and everyone laughing at me. I was like, oh my
Right.
God.
Well, yeah, of course. And your parents, where are they from?
My parents are from a village which is the border of Karnataka. It's called Nagaragere, Nagara means city line. So I used to call it very fancy city line.
City line. Okay.
City line.
And this is towards the north of Karnataka, or
Yes, it's north of Karnataka.
you didn't spend time in the village?
Usually my summer vacations.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, and what did your parents do?
My dad was a landlord.
What kind of landlord was
Landlord where he used to not do the dirty job. He used to get the job done.
that? No, landlord meaning farm.
Farms.
He was in the farm. He ran a farm. Okay.
Farm. And we also had a dairy, milk dairy,
Okay.
where people used to come, put the milk, and then my mom used to be the cashier. My mom was very good at math. Even if my dad used to do the math wrong while giving the payments, he's like from the kitchen and shout out, no, last time he took this much, you
So
need to cut that
she has
amount.
good memory.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
very
great.
good.
And
But unfortunately, I didn't get that skill of maths from my mom. I'm very bad at numbers.
so do you classify yourself as a small town girl or a city girl?
I would like to call myself as a city girl.
But what are you really?
I have the roots
Uh-huh.
from the village because I love spending time with the villagers, the gossips they talk, and idhar udhar ka kahani they talk. I love spending time with
In
them.
the Katte.
Katte, yes,
The village
exactly,
katte.
yes.
And for those who are less familiar with that term, village Katte, let's just say the Adda.
Adda, right.
Okay.
Where the panchayats happen
Exactly, yeah.
and the fights happen.
So you have a
silly
very
things.
healthy exposure to life in a village and life in a city.
Yes, I should say that. It is balanced out well.
Okay, and when you went into school, you didn't live with your parents then.
I didn't live with my parents.
Who did you grow up with?
I brought up with my uncle, aunt, my dad's sister family, and the brother's family were staying together.
So they were the men in your life, like constantly. You didn't say it very happily.
Yeah.
You made a face. Why?
Yeah, because it wasn't a happy phase. I always had men around me, as in brothers, and no one to talk about. I had all my cousins, or I have a younger sibling. He's a brother.
Okay.
And there, my uncles and aunts' kids also were brothers. So it's like, I'm the lone wolf.
So did you feel like a tomboy with them? Did you partake in boy activities, or did you
I
just...
was considered myself as a tomboy.
Yeah, but don't. So what is this? Your
No, this is an
haircut.
outcome of whatever happened.
This haircut is. Was this how you were when you were?
No, I
younger
was
girl?
I was having the girly looks.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I had the gracefulness of a girl, but then my thoughts were always like a boy. You know, I wanted to stand and pee.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but okay. You wanted to stand. Okay.
I wanted to stand and pee. I didn't want the chums. Of course, I didn't like the beard also. I wanted to go out on a bike. I wanted the freedom. I wanted to smoke. I wanted to drink.
So you think only boys do that?
I mean, now it's not like that. But back then it was a different...
Well, there's no back. That's 20 years ago.
Yeah, but still. I mean, I'm
That's
talking about
quite
my
recent.
school where
Okay.
where I was brought up with my brothers. Back then it was a taboo. Like people who drink and booze are bad people, and only men used to do it. Then
So
when
what was
I
your
grew,
school life like?
school life was, I was an average student, and it was not too exciting. I only have one school friend. I have only
Okay.
one school friend. He's the only one I like to talk to because he.
Okay.
He-
How did that work out in your family with that one school friend who was a he?
I mean, I didn't want to talk about anything because I didn't have anyone to talk about. All that they have to talk about is the academics.
Okay.
What complaints did I carry from the school? So what homeworks I didn't do. And that was only talks. So the academics was the major part there because we were in someone else's house for our studies.
So you were basically, you felt like a guest in that house. Wasn't really your place.
It was not even a guest. I don't know if I have to name it a slave because I was doing the chores also.
So it was like a step home.
You can say
You
that.
felt like a step, like Cinderella.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cinderella is the right
Okay.
term if people can connect to it, right?
Are you not afraid of them maybe catching the show and hearing you say that?
They can.
You don't care.
I've
If
come
it-
to that phase of bhaad mein jal. I'm going to live in my terms.
And this happened when? That you
This-
came to this phase?
40 years. I mean, May, right? Last year, May.
Okay.
2025 May is when I got the enlightenment like the Buddha.
And if you had the chance to go back to college,
Hmm.
what kind of person would you have been?
I wanted to stand tall. I was doing a lot of MCs.
Hmm.
I was doing a lot of panchayats for the girls who had trouble, whether it is teasing or ragging from the outsiders or the insiders. I was like a little bit like a rowdy there. Right.
Okay.
I was like a rowdy for the women. I mean, my BSc was in a girls' college,
Okay.
which I didn't like. But then later on, I
Came
kind
to
of
terms with it.
adopted to it. So, yeah.
Now, how was that now when you went from a co-ed into a girls' college? Did you feel sisterhood, or did you feel girls were all out there to poke daggers at you
It's
in
all
any form?
backstabbing and bitching around. Girls are all of that. I mean, I can only count friends.
You know, when I say something like that, it's very sexist. But
Hearing it out from me, yeah. It's out of experience.
oh, I believe the same thing. That's the reason we have this CampusGal thing, so that we start turning that whole concept around and make it sisters before misters and build a
Yes.
sisterhood. So you're helping each other out and changing this narrative from girls don't help girls, which is really it's a prolific thought.
Yes.
Okay, and guys for sure feel it. I talk to any girl. Some don't really tell me this up front when there's an audience, but if I ask them privately, they're like, yeah, you're right.
I don't
Right.
say that. I'm on the screen. I'm saying
No,
it
fair
right.
enough. But the point is, it is what it is. And
Yeah.
you think it can change?
Maybe.
How do you change that?
You mean to say in my scenario or the
No,
current?
generally, if you were put in the place to say, okay, now we've got to change social behavior of women to be able to
See, I
help
think
each other, help themselves.
nature is given us this difference in gender for a balance, right? I recently saw a reel which says you can't depend on one person for everything. You can depend on one person for emotional stability, another person for hanging out, for drinking, another person for
There's a word for that.
making out, another person. So it cannot be a male or a female. So sometimes male are the best for few things. I mean, not about the make out part, but the way they listen to
What?
us.
We aren't the best for the makeup part?
You are. I'm saying apart from that. I mean, when I say male,
Okay.
you end up there, right? So when I'm talking about male, they look out for us. They hear us. But women, it's like, ऐसा ही होता है यार, छोड़ दो. We are also facing it. It is like we're taking it light. I mean, not all, but most of them. But men,
I have this contradicting, I wouldn't say argument, but real life situations where girls are like, "This is my family, this is my friend, these we're a cohort of girls that this is my girl gang."
it depends upon what age they're talking about. Whether it's the
age.
teens, those girl gangs only will stay for a while. I mean, there are
So
strong
you think
bonding.
they're superficial?
Yeah, they're in
But-
their fantasy world.
Yeah.
I have seen people who have stuck together, this girls' gang, even after their marriages and everything. There are, but most of them, they're in their fantasy world. They support each other, yes, but when it comes to their commitments and priorities, they're like having their own spaces and just move away, move away, move away.
Yeah, because my experience so far is, at least with the college girls that I'm interacting with, is that they're very shy to interact with those who are outside of their circle.
Mm-hmm.
They're not open enough to speak their minds in a group.
Right.
And we have a WhatsApp group with 600 plus girls in there. It's like crickets there. You don't hear a sound. They don't talk, they don't respond. And
Yeah.
every time we put a post up there, you'll see few leaving. I keep asking her, why would you leave? Tell us how you won that.
Okay. You
Squad
don't know
to
the
be.
reason yet.
No,
You're
no one-
figuring it out. Yeah.
No one tells you why they're leaving. Nor do they tell you what they want from the group.
Okay. It's maybe there's some things as disturbance, notifications, or they just leave.
Nothing. They joined the group voluntarily.
Okay.
But what did you join the group for?
Okay.
Is it anyway? So that's a whole different show.
It's still a question
Yeah,
for
it's,
you.
it's a work in progress. But now in this girls' college, why girls' college? Was that a deliberate?
No,
decision?
it was the last minute decision that I had to take because
It was your choice.
I had no other choice. Yeah.
Why?
Because there was a
That's the only
janjat
one-
going on about the private and government quota seats, and the counseling was going late, and neither this
No,
or
so
that.
it wasn't like your family said no, she shouldn't go to a boys'
No,
college.
no, it wasn't. It was
Okay, it was just process and systems.
Yeah. Because of that, I landed there. But then I was very reluctant of the thought that, oh, girls' college, how am I going to survive here? But then, yes, people used me, treated
What
me.
was the craziest thing that happened to you in school?
My school.
Yeah, when you were in school, during whatever it is.
Okay, the one which I was talking to you about that, I'll mention that. I come from a small town and I was not having that kind of a vibe where I could gel around with the city people, right? Because of the background that I had.
So you were the haligugu of the class.
Something like that.
All right.
But I was making my efforts, though. Not that I was just staying calm and doing my business. No, I was putting efforts, but it wasn't seen or it wasn't
You weren't cool enough.
reciprocated.
You weren't cool enough for them. You weren't.
Yeah, I should say that. Yeah,
Okay.
because I was put into that kind of a school, where
Which school is that?
presidency school,
Okay, in Hebal somewhere.
Atinagar, yeah.
Close by. Yeah,
Yeah.
that area. All right.
So though I was putting effort, but somewhere it was unnoticed, and I was.
So what happened?
There was one girl who came up. She was a new girl, and I think 8th or 9th. She was coming in our van and she was close to me and she was talking to me and I had no people to say she's my bestie or she's my best friend and all that. She was talking to me and I felt nice about it, and she had some crush with another guy from the senior grade.
Okay, in the same
And-
van.
in the same
No,
van, in the
okay.
same van, and he was a Tel guide and I am a Tel guide, so she kind of
You
wanted
mean
to learn.
Telugu?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wanted to impress him with the Telugu language, and she wanted some help.
So what did you give her? Ninda chustunte naku vanti vastundi? No.
No, there is some crazy stuff which I would not.
Well, that's what happened with
but
me. Someone told me, yeah, say this to a girl, and I didn't know. I believed them.
They
that,
tricked you,
Of course,
and you
so-
fell for it, really?
Sure.
Yeah. So,
But it's stuck in my head now. I know it.
so it won't go. It won't go now. Yeah.
It's the word. Yeah.
So, so I used to help her with the love letters and passing it on and all that. That age it was cheesy beasy.
So then what happened?
And then one of the teachers found out about it and like, parent-teacher meeting, I'm going to talk to your aunt. My aunt was, yeah, I was very scared of her. And I got shit scared. Oh my God, what is going to happen to me? Because she was violent and we
Your
were
aunt
scared
was
of her.
violent.
We were scared of her.
Your aunt was violent.
Yeah.
All right. She beat you black and blue when
Yes.
you did something
Yes.
barely wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's how parenting was considered back then.
Well,
It is. And now it is totally different.
no,
right?
maybe that was the Harley way of doing it.
Yeah, so I was shit scared and I used to literally pee.
Harley means cow. Okay, village. Ah.
So I used to even literally pee in my pants if,
So
she gets to know.
this was scaring you now.
Scaring me, and this girl and me didn't know what to do, and we took our jewels and we planned to just run away.
You had jewelry.
Jewelry
like
as
real
in
stuff or
real, the gold. I had just matured, and you have this big hangama they do with the function. And it's like drape you in a sari and sit, and everyone is going to sing songs and like whatever nonsense it is.
just matured, meaning you just go to your chums for the
Chums
first time.
first time, yeah,
Okay.
and they celebrate it. They celebrate pregnancy,
So they gave you
baby
jewelry
shower.
and all that, so you had access to all those.
Yes.
Okay.
Access matlab I knew where it was locked in. No, I'll just dive at the topic for a minute. When they can celebrate the puberty, when they celebrate the baby shower, we can't talk about sex. Why?
Did you want to talk about sex?
Of course.
When?
I mean,
in school.
not in school. I mean, after marriage at least.
Oh, okay.
Before marriage at least. What is there?
We're getting to something interesting here now.
Yeah, I mean, you celebrate these occasions. Why can't you celebrate that I made out with a boy, or, just talk about it? I mean, to the dad that you're talking about. That's what I wanted to talk. Okay, yeah, we'll discuss that later. Yeah, so we wanted to run away from school. So assuming that guy also would come over, because it was a scary thing for all of us in that age. So we wanted to get away, but we became the fools there. She and me just ran as in caught a train and went to
Wait, you were in grade 7 or 8 or 9 and you just, two girls in your uniform,
school uniform. Yes.
caught a train and went away to
Agra.
Agra from Bangalore.
Yes. In the general class.
Now,
Shitty.
what was the experience like in that general class? What did nobody come to you and ask you what's going on, or
I mean, most
try
of them
to
didn't
misbehave?
Misbehave did happen, yes, though we were trying to protect each other. The misbehave, of course, it happened, and no one knew that was a school uniform. Basically, we removed the tie and we kind of did something to look casual and things.
Two girls in their 7th or 8th grade, almost still middle school, almost not even high school. You up and left. You stole all your stuff.
Yes, pawnbroker ko bej diya.
And
Take-
how did you know there was something called the pawnbroker at that age? I mean, who told you that?
There were movies, right?
Okay,
We
and
watched
then how
movies.
did you know where they were?
We just walked. We went to Majestic. From Majestic se gali gali le liya, or just figured out. We didn't have the GPS also back then. No phones.
And how much did you get for all this?
Something in 10-20K. We were cheated though.
Obviously.
Yeah. Stupid fellow. 20K or something. I don't remember the exact figure.
So you got $20,000 and two of you ran away.
I bought the gold jewelry and she bought the silver jewelry. silver.
Today silver is...
Yeah, today though, but I don't even know whether he considered it and how much he got for that, how much he gave also. I don't remember the exact
Anyway, so you
figures.
took this money and you ran to Agra.
Yes.
And how was this journey in the train? Tell me. I'm really curious about that.
It
What
was
happened?
devastating. One side, we are with a lot of fear, what's going to happen. We're scared if we sleep,
Well, you weren't
whether our
afraid
bags
to
are going
run.
to...
You weren't afraid to run out of the house. You were more scared of what your aunt would tell than what's going to happen out there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You see the...
Yeah.
Yeah. So train wasn't scary.
Not
Yeah.
as scary, but it's
Not
was
as scary,
Okay.
yes.
But now
Because-
that you're in the train, this started to look more scary.
Yes. And we were like, what our parents are like, what's going on that side? And how are we going to survive this? Will he come? Not come?
Will he, the guy that you were fighting over?
Yeah. The girl. I didn't have anything to do with it. I was
so you were just the wingman.
Yeah, wingman.
A wing woman. Okay.
Yeah. Without the wings. Yeah. Just the wing woman.
Are you
and-
all still friends, both of you?
No, she isn't. I mean, just the social media friends. Because after we came back,
Yeah.
we had to come back. We didn't have money, so we didn't know what to do.
You ran out of money.
Yeah, ran out of money and we didn't know what to do, where to go from here, what's our
I
life.
mean, listen, today we live in a world where, I mean, you could have been taken into the sex trade and vanish.
Yeah, man. I mean,
None of that actually came around you. You just got lucky.
just get lucky. I mean, I should say that because the lodge or the hotel that we were staying in, 2-3 people came and but the kind of by looking at the face kind of gave me a signal. I was like, okay, we need to be safe. We need to just shut the door. We didn't even have our meals. We didn't even step out. We stepped out only for the Taj Mahal. Yeah, that was a beautiful part that I will never forget. I was just dumbstruck. I don't know whether I had my goosebumps or I was just standing there and looking at Taj Mahal. It was like, wow. And,
So you saw the Taj Mahal after running away from home, just two of you.
I don't know how she took the appearance of the Taj Mahal. I was completely mesmerized, dumbstruck. I don't know what.
And you came back, why?
We didn't know what to do, and we were in contact with one of the other girl from that grade itself. Come back, we'll figure it
So
out.
you had cell phones then too, right?
No, landline.
Landline. Okay.
So it was like, come back, we'll figure it out. Everything will be fine. So she kind of was asked to give an assurance over the phone, and then we had to come back.
And you came back and what happened?
Landed up in police station. Police station is like everyone looking at me. It's like, what is gonna happen now?
And what happened?
My grandpa and someone else came by, and I didn't know what to talk.
So your grandfather stood by you,
Yeah.
while the women in the house said, "Okay, this is."
He
She brought
came
shame
to-
to the family.
He came over to take me from the police station along with
To
my
bail you
uncle or
out.
something. Yeah. And then me and that girl was like, what's happening? And I don't know, you go your way, I'm going my way. That was a eye signal that we got. And then she went and I came back. And it was a scene where not giving time for the girl to settle from the thing that she's gone through.
You know, the kind of trust issues I have with people, I think she's making it up.
This
Are you sure this happened?
happened. There are a lot of twists and turns in my life. I can tell you. You can actually imagine a
Okay,
movie
so you
around
went
it.
back to your home and now your grandfather brought you back in and put you back into your aunt's house in Bangalore and now you're back to normal life.
No.
What happened after that?
My uncle, aunt, they said, please take her away. She's brought shame for us. We can't show our faces in this
So
society.
then where did you go?
We went back to my native
Back to the village.
village.
Okay.
And we had to travel in bus to the school. Me and my brother.
Every day you came back to Bangalore from the village?
Not Bangalore. There's a town called Gauribidnor.
Okay, you went to... Okay.
Yeah. From the village, we used
So
to
you
come.
changed schools as well.
Yes, we had to change schools.
Okay,
But
fair.
that girl
So
stayed
now you
back.
now you started to gain a relationship with your parents because of that.
Kind of. It was nice.
Okay, so let's go there now.
Yes, it was nice. And
And how did you know your father?
I did.
As in, I know you know who he is, but did you?
No,
have,
as a person,
Yeah.
I knew he liked me a lot than my brother. Of course, he liked my brother
Daddy's
too.
girl. But
Daddy's girl. I am. But what I observed is he didn't know how to express love, how to show love.
So dads out there watching, I think this is a common theme with all my guests. Even if you ask around, hey, ask your wife how that worked out with her father. Guys have a problem expressing themselves.
Yes.
Not just to their love, but even to anything that has to do with speaking about your feelings is not easy. It's hard.
It's hard.
Okay, so you found that in your dad. He
Yeah.
couldn't tell you how much he really liked you.
Yeah.
And what did that do with you? Did you feel that love, or were you thinking, oh, he doesn't care about me?
No, I understood his love language that he used to
Which is
get.
what?
He used to get us. He used to take us to a movie, and take us on a ride. The tiny little things that we didn't experience with parents, or when we are here, obviously they are uncle and aunt. What would we expect more? So, the tiny little things that he used to go movie, and there was a particular shop where he used to get us ice cream with fruit salad.
So it was a fun outing every time with him.
Yes.
So if daddy says,
All
okay,
he used, all with the minimum facilities that he has, he used to take us in the bike itself. In the front, my brother used to sit. Back, I used to sit. So we used to go and come back.
okay, so as you grew into college, now that you are out of his,
And then again, we had to come back to the city.
and where did you stay? Hostel or back in your aunt's
No,
house?
back in the same place. Just that my aunt was not there. My uncle and aunt was there, and
One of the aunts wasn't there,
my dad's sister wasn't there.
but you had another uncle and aunt.
Yes, that's my dad's brother and wife,
Okay,
and they had 2 kids.
and now you had instant siblings,
Yes, they were grown up too
and
back then.
was
And
that
so,
okay?
So we were brought back for tutoring them. You know, they were not good at studies like
So
my brother.
so did they do well after getting tutored?
No comments.
So you weren't good tutors either.
No comments. We did our part. You
Well,
know.
no, that's okay. It's not about doing your part. It's about being effective. Like I had maths tuition when I was growing up, and my maths teacher came and told my mom, "Don't waste your money. Even I can't do things with him. So just let him be."
Exactly. Yeah. So everyone have their own capacity. You know. Maybe academics is not their thing. Maybe their
So when
thought
you
process
went,
is different.
when you went to college to this girls' school, what kind of relationship did you have with your dad? Now, see, we're finally getting into the meat of this whole thing. It's important to get to know the background because not everyone comes from the same place. And college is somehow equalizer. You have people from small towns coming in from 50 kilometers away, public transport. You have a girl coming in a chauffeur-driven BMW to the same college. And now you've got to go and work together over there and study together. So this is where things get a little interesting. Did it get interesting for you?
When I came back for my +2, that is the second year of my.
Sure, yeah.
That's the 12th.
The mini campus.
It was very close to my uncle's place, and I couldn't do anything naughty, any adventures. As in, I wanted to bunk classes. I wanted to go out. I
You
wanted
could
to
do that.
watch. No, I couldn't because
Why?
everywhere in the area they had eyes. But still, I did though.
It might have something to do with your Agra episode.
No.
No.
That's chapter close, and that's what I said. Only one school friend. I mean, yeah, they are there on on the social media just to say hi, bye. Just
So what role did your dad play?
My
at
dad
that time in college?
in college. No,
Which college did you go to?
SCCA, which is a part of the Seshadripuram school college.
right, okay.
It was there in Sanjay Nagar.
Got it. Okay.
So I had a gang of 3 boys and 2 girls.
But it was a girls' college.
No, I'm talking of the +2, not the degree.
The PUC.
PUC, yes.
Okay.
So it was nice. Tell you one love story which happened in the 11th when I was in my native.
No, if it has to do with your dad, tell me.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you. It has to do with the dad. There was a guy who was stalking me or helping me or fell in love with me, and
Helping you? How?
when you have to get onto the bus, you need to reserve your seat.
Oh, so he'd hold a seat for you.
Yeah. He used to
Okay.
say- but not for my brother.
Of course.
Yeah. Benefits. He was not my types. I mean, I didn't even define what my types are, and then he proposed to me. He was in college, and yeah,
Okay.
4 or 5 years older to me, from the same town, and he proposed to me, and I said, I don't know, and then I said yes. I don't know. I don't even know why I said yes. And my dad got to know when I wrote a love letter for him, and the love letter was caught.
So again, another love letter. This time you did.
This is mine,
Yeah. Okay.
not others.
No, I know. So this time it was you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
Then the love letter was, my dad got it and he's like, what's this? Mana Maryade, this, that, and all that. Kya ho? He became an Amitabh Bachchan. He was a very big Amitabh Bachchan fan. And yeah, there the real dad came out and it's like, no, it's not like that.
The real dad came out.
It's not like that. I mean, it's nothing serious. No, it's like if you don't take it serious, they take it serious. You are giving the hint, this, that, this, that. And it's like, okay, fine. Now what? I have to go to college. I have to do my things. I said, go, but I'll have an eye on you. I said, okay, fair enough, fine. And my brother also was coming and complaining. She's going and sitting with him. She's going and doing this.
So you continued meeting that guy.
We used to go in the same bus.
Ah, okay.
So I gave him a hint that, they've got to know. So maintain distance, dude.
Or just come and marry me.
No marriage, though. No, it's not in the picture at all.
So it wasn't that.
No. I didn't even know what it was. That's the phase. I mean,
Okay.
most of the college girls, they just think it's a phase. We have to do it.
So is your dad supportive of most of the things you did? Or was he coming in the way of it?
He was supportive in the crazy kind of stuff that I did. And I mean, not with the guys, but I wanted to
You
dance.
did crazy stuff with the guys?
I haven't. I will.
Okay, now that.
I was dancing and he said, ye wala move kar lo, I'll show you do this.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was he was not given the right exposure in his age that he wants to come and do it here.
So he
with
lived it
us.
through you.
Yes.
So he was a dancer in his head as well.
Yeah, in the head.
Okay.
And I used to show I'm doing this for the school and this. And he said, add this also, it'll be nice. And one thing I would be very grateful for him, he used to do all my biology records. The drawings and all. This is so tough, man. Those cells, molecules, what all.
Drawing the frog.
Yeah, frog and all that. Bisection and all that.
Yeah.
He used to do morning. I said, you have to do this. I used to give him like a homework. Morning, 4 o'clock, he used to get up and draw it so beautifully. And when the same thing came down in the exam, I was like, Dad, oh God. I used to think.
So now that you're distanced from him again,
Yeah.
how often would you meet him or talk to him, interact with him?
He used to come get supplies to the house, to my uncle's
How often?
place. Once in 2 weeks, a month.
But then there was not much time spent.
No.
Did you miss it?
I did. I missed my dad more than my mom, but now I have much of a bonding with my mom because me being a girl and, I know what it is. Like,
हाँ तो कहते हैं ना जो बेटी बड़ी होती है तो उनका वो जो
yes,
वो हृदय वाला दिल
बाहर आता है.
बाहर आता है and that's why घर की लक्ष्मी हमेशा होती है because लड़के चले जाते हैं.
Right.
सभी को लड़के चाहिए पर
They are the actual
लड़की
light.
होने का कन्नड़ा में कहते हैं ना वो कर्ल है वो जो अंदरूनी वो जो केयर गिविंग नर्चरिंग का जो मेंटालिटी जो है वो जो नेचुरली आता है. तो कभी कभी बेटी ज़्यादा देखभाल या पूछताछ करती है. बेटे हाँ क्या डैड क्या करना है. 2 दिन बाद 4 दिन बाद फोन आता है ना.
Yeah, so...
Okay, so your dad's still in your life?
No. He was diagnosed with stomach cancer before COVID, 2020 maybe.
Oh, recently. Okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. He is the reason why I'm so fit and I don't look like 40. Because when I heard about the stomach cancer, I wanted to figure out because he stays in a village without pollution, without
How did you get that?
junk food and all that. And I did some research and I understood that not being physically active is one of the reasons. Because he wants to go to the village which is just...
But he was a farmer. I'm sure he was active.
Yeah,
right?
that's... No,
On
he
the farm.
wasn't.
No?
No, he used to get up at 4 o'clock and do what? Listen to Kishore Kumar songs, play the Candy Crush, or just help my mom peeling the garlic and all that. He used to do that. He was sweet. And when he wants to go out to another town or the village, which is just 200, 300 meters out to the fields, he'll go bare feet. Or he'll take a bike and go. Never go for walking.
Okay,
Nothing.
so that made you say, I'm going to stay fit now. I don't need
Yes,
to.
I started my journey in 2021 and here I am. So he's the motivation behind my fitness.
So since you didn't have that
Connect.
daily connect or often enough connect with your father, I'm going to throw out a theory. Tell me how it sits with you. Did this define how you related to men in your life going forward?
You mean to say the care and affection?
No, just dealing with your relationship with men or husband or whatever. Did you not know how to navigate that?
Maybe because I was around with siblings, which are brothers, obviously,
Right.
where I didn't have that great bonding too.
Mm-hmm.
But what I ended up being, think like a boy, do the boy stuff. I mean, as in what I said, the boy stuff is like the freedom to pee, stand and pee, or booze and
Do you
things
go
and
for
all
therapy?
that. I do sometimes.
And what was their opinion of? Did this come up at all?
This didn't come up, but they understood where the voids are coming or the triggers are coming,
And
and that is
what
why
is their opinion?
they didn't shape it out of this. My opinions was like how I was ill-treated back then, away from parents.
So because you weren't with your parents, you didn't have that protective shield,
Yes,
and you were feeling obligated because you were in your aunt and uncle's place,
exactly.
who didn't have that same bond with you,
Bond.
and hence treated you not. If your parents had treated you that way, it would have still been okay.
Yes.
But because they were not your parents, that was the problem.
We had a voice to tell. Even if our parents treated that way,
You talk back to them, but here
talk
you
back to
couldn't.
them. We couldn't.
So
We can
you're
talk
suppressed,
back.
really.
Yes, we were suppressed and we could talk back, or I could just keep a fuss face and he used to come back. My dad used to come back and do it, calm me down and thing.
I've often asked that, how will this show help anyone? See, when I talk to my guests, a lot of people can relate to those circumstances. There are a billion people. Um, Situations are quite similar. Backgrounds are quite similar. So there are lots of college girls and fathers who fall into this bracket. Her bracket is different from my other guest's bracket. But hopefully, hearing her come out and speak would probably give you an insight into how you might have to change your behavior as a father or as a campus gal who deals with her father. Maybe you're not a father of a campus gal yet, but if she's still in school, what is your advice to a father, to a school going girl?
School going girl, don't depend on mother. Be a parent. As in, be a friend and a parent for the child. If you have to sit and draw with her, please do it. If you have to go play with her, do it. If you have to do makeup with her, please do it. I mean, don't let, oh, it's the mother's part to do it, I won't do it. No. You never know what the future is going to be like, so play the role of everything.
And if I said, give that same father the advice when you're in college.
College, yes. You need to listen to the good and the bad stuff. You need to give them the freedom to talk. It's okay to talk to me like this.
Did you have that freedom?
My dad never was there with me to know what's happening.
But there were cell phones by then.
No, it wasn't. It was there, but I didn't
You
have
didn't
one.
have one.
I didn't
But you
have
had
one.
landlines.
Landlines.
Did you
But
call
landline was there in the living
You
room,
couldn't
and
say
what would
anything.
I call him?
So when he came to see you that occasionally to bring supplies, did you have a private moment with him at all? Never?
No, I used to just hold his hand and sit for a while and just stay with him. And he used to brush my hair like this and just, maybe that he didn't know to show love also.
No, but did you not know to speak?
I didn't know what to talk because when there is no effort from the other side, I understood this formula with men. When I know that they're not capable of doing it, I would not force to do it. I mean, I would not even attempt to.
No, there's two things to this. Men expressing, or your dad in this case expressing what he felt towards you, or maybe not as forthcoming. But what's stopping you from expressing what you were feeling towards him?
I thought he wouldn't understand.
No, but it wasn't about him wanting to understand, it's about you wanting to express.
That's a different story, I understand, but I don't know, I didn't.
But as a campus gal, as a daughter, what would stop you from just saying the things you want to say, because he's listening for sure. He might not understand you, right?
I'll tell you when I actually opened up with him.
Yeah.
When there was, again, another twist in my life, the marriage scene.
Was it an arranged marriage?
I don't know, it's a complicated thing.
Okay.
Had to get arranged because though I was not ready for it.
So it happened against your will.
I was not ready for it, but I had to do it for XYZ reasons.
Okay. I'm not prying. If there's something you want to tell me those reasons, great. If not, let it be.
The too many strings attached to it, so it takes
Okay.
a lot of time to knot it. So when he didn't have a voice to talk for his daughter back then, marriage is something which is
No, who's forcing this?
all the other people around, because my dad didn't have a voice, though it was his kid.
So they thought they had more right on you because they raised you, and
Yeah,
so they said, okay,
Yeah.
if we can do that, we can do this too.
yeah.
Was
And
that, was it
that's-
their way of getting rid of you?
Maybe. Or no, they're a way of showing their
Resentment.
dominant character.
Like, we
Right.
can because we can.
Yeah, we can do it because you're not capable of doing it. You can't earn money. You're there. You don't know what has happened. We have seen what has happened here. And we know how the world is. You don't know how the world is. You're just sitting in a village.
So even your family treated you like a haligugu.
The steps that I took also, they knew she knows everything. But they couldn't sustain it. So my dad didn't know. My dad stayed a haligugu. Is like so innocent that anyone comes and says anything, he used to blindly believe.
Haligugu, to translate, means gavar.
Gavar, yeah, that's the right term. Yeah.
Yeah, genditima.
So he was a very sweet and innocent person, you know.
Okay.
Anything they say to provoke my dad, bring it on to me and my dad and my mom.
He would take it out on y'all.
Yes.
He would get angry and violently angry.
Violently angry.
Like he would beat.
Yeah. He used to. He bet me. And,
And your mom?
he used to beat my mom too. But she used to come to my protection and he bet her also. I was like, I had to run away for my education again. Again, runaway chapter. I took my bag and I ran to Bangalore itself
Okay.
from my village, and I was stuck nowhere, just nearby cantonment near Indian Express.
Okay.
Raining. It's 10 o'clock in the night. I didn't have a cell phone. I had only one number which is there in mind. That is my husband's. I had to call him. He stays somewhere else, and then he sent someone I didn't see at all.
Then he wasn't your husband.
He wasn't.
So you knew him then.
He was my cousin, so I knew him.
Ah, Mama's son?
Yeah, Mama Pai. Yeah,
Okay.
Mama's son.
That's usually what happens sometimes.
Yeah, and it was my counseling time. I ran away. They were looking for proposals and all that, so I ran away.
So all of this is happening because you didn't really have someone like a father to support and be there for you when it was occasionally needed.
Father and my mother, they
Well,
weren't there.
Correct. See, the mother part is usually a little more subdued of a role when the girl is in college. Right? The mother plays a larger role
Yeah.
raising a child. But most decisions are made at home by the father. And
That was also not given. He was not given the privilege of taking decisions, and that's where I was really angry about my dad. You can't take decision for your own daughter.
do you think he abandoned you?
He didn't know how to take action.
No, but what did that feel like abandonment?
It felt like. And then when I ran away and came back, and then after my marriage and after that's my aunts and my uncle's kids, what they're doing, and they're doing what happened, the similar kind of chapters, I went back and told to him, do you understand how they treated you, how they treated me, and how a fool you are here? I said. And he was silent. And I understood that silence, that
So
he
what
had that.
what did that silence mean, according to
I
you?
failed.
That you failed him.
He failed being a parent.
Ah, so you gave him a report card saying that
You didn't know. You didn't know, or you were just
ignoring it,
didn't want to stand.
denial.
Yeah. You didn't want to stand up for your own kid.
Fathers, izzat, shohrat, bank balance, gaadi, bangla. It's a good thing to have. The day you say मेरे पास मेरी बेटी है, वो सब चीज दौलत, शोहरत, गाड़ी, बैंक बैलेंस, बंगला, वो शब्द में है, बेटी. और जब ऐन वक्त पर आप बेटी का साथ नहीं देते हो, आपकी झूठी शोहरत के लिए या इज्जत के लिए, तो आपको ये जानकर शायद अच्छा लगेगा, नहीं लगेगा कि ये उस बेटी पर भारी प्रभाव पड़ता है. आप सुन रहे हैं ना इनको, ये सब मैं अभी भी अब जान रहा हूँ, इनके बारे में रिसर्च तो है किया नहीं, किसी और मकसद से आई थी यहाँ पर और मैं इनकी कहानी सुन रहा हूँ। तो इस शो का यही मकसद है कि एक आईना आपके सामने लेके आऊँ अलग अलग गेस्ट के सिचुएशंस के ज़रिए, ताकि आपको पता चले कि शायद आप कहाँ गलत कर रहे हो या किस तरफ से आप सही कर रहे हो। हम परफेक्ट तो नहीं है, पर इतना मैं जान चुका हूँ इस एपिसोड तक कि द फादर नीड्स टू स्टार्ट लिसनिंग, टॉकिंग। आपकी भी कोई फीलिंग्स तो है ही, शायद आप अपने पत्नी को कह नहीं पाते हो, पर मैं इतना कहूँगा कि आपकी बेटी जो है, तुम जो भी हो, कुछ भी हो, बेटी के लिए तुम हीरो हो और वो तुम्हारी हर बात सुनेगी, दुख दर्द में साथ देगी। और मैं इस दावे के साथ कह रहा हूँ कि मेरी भी अपनी बेटी है और घर में जो नोक जोक थी सिर्फ उसको मैं बताता था। बेटा भी है, पर बेटी को आप अपना बेस्ट फ्रेंड बनाओ, फायदे में आप रहोगे, बेटी का तो फायदा होगा ही, पर यह कोशिश जारी रखिए कि इस रिश्ते को आप बनाए रखें। और ख़ास तौर when the girl is in college, it's a time when she is the most vulnerable. सबसे नाजुक समय उनकी ज़िंदगी का कॉलेज में होता है, क्योंकि पहली बार घर से बाहर है, पहली बार लड़कों के साथ सामना करना पड़ता है उनको, जो लड़के काफ़ी शातिर होते हैं, बिकॉज ये शातिरपन वो लड़के स्कूल में सीख के कॉलेज में आके वो बयां करते हैं, और हमारी बेटियां उनके टारगेट्स होते हैं। नॉट दैट दे आर मीनिंग हार्म ऑल द टाइम, बस उस जवानी का जोश जो होता है, हम में हुआ था, आप में भी है, पर वो जो सुरक्षा कवच जो लड़की को महसूस करना चाहिए वो कॉलेज से नहीं आता है, वहीं से आता है जो आप प्रदान करते हो उनको। और वो सिक्योरिटी गार्ड भेजकर या बनकर ऐसा नहीं होता है सुरक्षा। उनसे बात करो, उनको लगना चाहिए कि वो आपके साथ आकर खुली बात कर सके, ताकि अगर कुछ अनटूवर्ड हो गया उनको ये लगना चाहिए कि मैं डैड को जाके बता सकूं।
Yes, I wanted to add something here.
Dad.
Dads, I think the best way to deal with or to bring up your kids is you think you're in their age, whether they're the kids or the teens or the, whatever their age is. You act like them. Okay, say for example, you don't get them what they asked for. They crib, they cry, or they make that angry faces, locking the room and not eating and all that. Try doing the same thing when you don't get them to do the things that you want. So you should know how to caress them, how to console them. Meanwhile, you're teaching them also why you're saying these things for them in that age, because we've gone through that and it is not a easy job. It's not an easy phase.
Yeah, it's not an easy journey for anyone. It wasn't
Yes.
for us, not for you.
Right. So what you're conveying has to be delivered there in a rightful way. You need to play the same trick. You try avoiding them. You try making that fussy face and not eating and thing.
Throw a
They will
tantrum, basically.
throw
Be
a
a
tantrum.
child.
It's just a example that I'm giving. You will have your own tricks. You can use them. But maybe if my dad was like that, if my dad was there and he was doing that, I would have understood where it's coming from and like, okay, yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'm here to listen. I would say that.
Well, great. So I think we've had a long enough conversation, giving you a sense of how circumstances play itself out, and how that intertwines with relationships you have with your campus gal daughter and campus gals, you with your father. I think bottom line in any relationship is communication. Break down the wall. Sometimes one has to do it first, and if it's you, then make the first step, because it will come and reciprocate to you. All right. So I've been in conversation with Tarangini, and I don't even know her last name.
I'm Mr. Tarangini,
Mr. Tarangini.
MR.
Okay.
My initials also is MR.
Tarangini MR. And my name is Anil. I'm your campus dad. I hope you've enjoyed listening to real life stories of campus gals, most women who've had the privilege of going to college. And we're hoping more and more have that privilege. As part of what we do in Campus Gal is to also make that happen. And if you have any comments and suggestions to make, if you want to be a part of this show and be a guest, even as a father, if you're a campus dad, I would love to have you on this hot seat and have this conversation from your perspective. Now, I've had all my guests who have been campus gals, but I'm probably the only campus dad on this show, and I would love to have you. Thanks for tuning in, joining us. And if you haven't really caught it, you should catch the episode with my daughter on that chair, where she spoke about her dad to me.
Interesting. I should see that.
Thanks for joining us, and share this with your friends, your family, and let's just build a stronger future for our campus gals by being there for them. Thanks.